Hot over the holidays, tip number 9. Just say maybe later. We go to family get-togethers, we go to Christmas parties, and a lot of time people have baked something special. They've made something for that event. Maybe it's a cake, maybe it's special cookies, maybe it's a pie. And they're always like, oh my gosh, I made this homemade pie. Kaelin, would you like a piece? I made it special. It took me, 10 hours to make it. It had to set for 3 days in an airtight container, and it's the most magical and amazing thing ever. Like, Kaelin, don't you want a piece? You have to have a piece. Here's my response. Everybody knows you have that person in your family. There's that person at your get-together that's always like, feeding the people, and they have the best intention. They really, do just want you to feel the warmth and the love from the things that they made. But what I started doing is I used to just say no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, right? And it's just kind of harsh for people, especially when they made something special. And so then I realized I don't have to say no all the time. I can just say maybe later. And so now when that person comes to me and is like, I baked this special magical pie, and it's amazing, it's gonna give you wings and you're gonna fly away and there's gonna be sparkles and everything that's magical that's happening from having this dessert. And now I just say, maybe later. Right now, I'm good right now, but in a little while, maybe later. And when I started saying maybe later, I didn't crush that person, and it kind of relieved me. Because even though I didn't want it and I know that I shouldn't have it and my real answer is no, just saying maybe later kind of just clears me of my responsibility of having to have that piece of pie or that piece of cake or the ice cream or the treats or whatever it is. It clears me, but it also doesn't crush that person that made it. Because most of us, we just say yes to the cake, to the pie, to all the stuff because we feel bad because this person just explained to us how hard it was to make and this whole process and everything they did to make it for us. And then you don't want to say no, so you normally just say yes. I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not gonna eat it. And then it's in your hand and you're like, well, it's in my hand now, so I'm just gonna try it, okay. Right? And then we end up eating the whole thing. And we're like, I should have just said okay, right? I shouldn't have said it. Now, I don't say yes and I don't say no, but I say maybe later. And that has saved me and saved people's feelings so much over the holiday time. That's tip number 9 on how to stay hot over the holidays.